The rope, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? Oh man, if anybody's reading the comments, that's why I'm laughing. Anyway, listen. Hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm glad that you guys are here and everything like that. Make sure you like the stream. All right, make sure you like the stream. You already know who's in the building today. Got the legend. You know, they got Willie Young in the building, former UAPB wide receiver. You already know what it is. But before I get into that, I will be doing a live late night show today about the NBC Bayou Classic contract that just got signed. All right, I will be doing a show about that, but it is what it is. But listen, man, this dude right here, everybody knows about the game. You know, it's like when you make your appearance and then you're like, yo, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? 2012 SWAC championship game, turn the game completely around. You know what I'm saying? Legendary wide receiver UAPB from the winning team. Please give it up for today's special guest, Willie Young. What's good, Willie?
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you giving me my flowers, man. Hey, how everybody doing on Off the Script? You know, I'm signing in, coming from New Orleans. You already know what it is.
That's what it is, man. Listen, I appreciate it. We've been playing phone tag for probably 2 months now, trying to make this happen.
Hey, like 2-3 months for real.
But I'm glad you on. Listen, man, I like to do. I keep it light, fluffy. We're gonna have some good time. I usually start with some start bench cut, but the Lord talked to me and said, you know what, Scotty, you gotta do it different. This Mr. Big Play. This Mr.
Okay.
All right. So I did the big catch. Who did it better? All right, this is the scenarios. You got San Antonio Holmes for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You got David Tyree with the catch on the head, and then you got Cooper Kupp with the game-winning touchdown in last year's Super Bowl. Who did it better? This is for you, big catch. What you got?
This is so hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard, but I'm gonna go with. I gotta go with the sideline tap. I gotta go with the sideline.
San Antonio. Ooh.
I gotta go. It's hard though. It's hard because I really like Cooper Kupp with the game-winning touchdown. I don't know. It's but big ups to them, man. Like if I had to pick, I'd pick all three of them because big time players. They make big time plays.
Yeah, hey, listen, in big time moments, that's what's up. I thought I had to do a little something different on that one. You made the big catch. You're known for the big catch. So I was like, yeah, let's throw it up, right?
Right.
Your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sports movie is Blindside.
I like that.
It's Blindside because it kind of reminds me of my life. Like if you kind of know the insights of how I came up and things I've been through, you'll kind of know like I had the same kind of story. So that's one of my favorite movies.
We got some UAPB people up in here. UAPB all day.
Shout out to the home team.
I didn't know y'all had a fan base, man. I didn't even know y'all had a fan base like that.
Hey, don't do us that. Don't do us that. We might be in the Bluff Wheels Rugby. We got a little love.
Yeah. Your favorite song and artist right now. It don't got to be the same. You can just have a favorite artist and have a favorite song as well.
My favorite artist, I'm gonna have to go with Meek Mill.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Meek Mill.
A New Orleans guy with a Philly guy. That's a far reach.
Yeah, I gotta say Meek because I feel like he was a part of my journey. Like he was part of my success story. Like I've been a fan of him since 2009, Nappy Braid, and to see him, elevate dreams and nightmares. He motivated me. Okay,
that's what's up. And your favorite song?
My favorite song is actually probably a song that people probably don't know. It came out on the first Dream Chasers. And being a single called Dream Chasers. And that's the song I really like because I used to play it like before games, before any big moment. So I have to go with Dream Chasers, Future and Being a Single.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that, man.
Yeah, you gotta go back. He's saying some real,
That's what's up. Now, one thing people would never guess about you.
One thing people would never guess about me that what I could say. It's so much interesting facts, but one thing people probably would never know like my story before I got the UAPB. Like they don't know like I'm from New Orleans, I'm from downtown, from the Ninth Ward, from the Florida projects, and I was like the first in my family to just go to college, graduate high school, and pledge Noop and stuff like that. So I'm really a first generation, and I think a lot of people really ain't, they ain't really never tapped into that.
The real side of the background.
Yeah, the background, and I think that's what it is.
All right. If money was not an option, what would you buy?
Money one option. What I buy? I think I buy property just to keep it going, even though just buy more property.
Uh-huh.
So I can
Get as much as you could.
just get much as I could, so it wouldn't even be
Got you. Hey, tilt your camera up just a little bit yeah,
Okay.
there you go. There you go. All right. And last, any pregame routines or rituals you had to do before a game? I know we got your Dream Chaser song, but anything else you had to do before you play the game?
Every time I play the game, I feel like I had to talk to one of my mentors from New Orleans just to get me in that mindset. And of course, talk to God. I'm kind of serious. I used to be kind of serious. So it's like, I get into like my zone, kind of like I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just
Locked in.
Sometimes I used to just be overly focused. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, he said, "Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me."
I can't. I don't do too good. I rather show what I'm thinking. Then you know what I'm saying.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's get to these questions. Who got you into football? You know what I'm saying? I know that's a big culture thing down in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Football, but who got you into it specifically?
Actually, one of my coaches from Esho. His name Drew. And when I was a kid, he just seen it in me. He seen it in me when I ain't even see it. So he was telling me about my gifts, like you got a natural talent. Like, if you take it serious, it probably could change your situation. And I wasn't really hearing it. But as I was just going up in high school, I started seeing the sport was kind of easy for me.
Yeah.
And ever since I started talking to scouts and stuff like that, it just been, I just took it serious. Like I saw it was a way that I could make it out. You know what I'm saying? That's so I big ups to Drew, man, for giving me the game plan and giving you your flowers.
Man, that's what's up. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Growing up, did you play any other sports? I mean, you said football came easy for you. Was there basketball, baseball?
Yeah. I actually was a two athlete. I actually had like a D2, D3 off in basketball.
Okay.
I was and people in New Orleans, they really know me for basketball.
Really?
But they started knowing me for football as I went to college. So, basketball, football, and they forced me to run track because I was fast, but I ain't never really liked it, but I ran track. Basketball was my thing, though. It was my thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what life lessons has football taught you, just in overall?
Man, football, just hardships. Like, it taught me brotherhood. It taught me discipline. It taught me just being on time. And it just taught me how the world works. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have discipline in this world, and you have to know how to network, and you have to know how to get along with brothers from all type of area codes.
That's dope.
So football taught me to think. It taught me how to move in this world. I see.
I like that. I like that because that brotherhood is real. Because people come from different backgrounds you've never expected.
Yeah.
And
never expect.
And the funny thing about football is you usually bond with somebody who's not from your situation. Like, somebody that's really different from you. And you just like, man, you really cool. Like I would have, like if we were back in my old neighborhood, I would have never talked to you. But
I thought you was weird. I thought.
But when you get on the football field, you like you have those practices and interactions.
Right.
Oh, man, that's real. Now that's real about some football. I like that.
Real talk though.
That's real. Now, this next section is called Who Is. You can use anybody that you play with, at your time at UAPB. Who is the toughest person you've gone against when you were playing in the SWAC?
Like DB wise?
Yeah.
Like, I have to give it up to Dave White. Dave White, he's from Baton Rouge. He's a cornerback that I played with. I played years with him. And I feel like he was the best kept secret. His name was number one. And we used to go and practice every day. He was so good till it's like when I went against other DBs, it was easy. And like when we used to practice, no other person could go with me but him. And he was long, he was tall, he was physical. And I feel like, he was it was a challenge. Like I gotta give it to Dave White. Like shout out to Dave White, man, for real.
Shout out to Dave. Now there's been some back and forth. The Clarion Ledger did an article, but I wanted to ask you, who in the SWAC has the best uniforms?
Right now.
You know what? Let's go your era and then let's go right now. Cause I gotta make it fair. I gotta make it fair. So your era when you was playing, and then now, who would you give it to?
No, my era when I was playing, I probably give it to. Probably. I'm gonna say Grambling. I like that black. I like the even though like we kind of the same.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like how they did the blackout. It was elite at the time. You know, it was elite at the time.
I like that. Now this is one. Anybody you play with, who would you take to be your wingman? You know, you on a date, you gotta have somebody hold down the other girl so she don't mess up with you. He don't mess up what you got going over here. Who would you take? What are your homeboys? You like, yo, I gotta get him. He's good.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My line brother James.
The line brother.
His name James Russell. He played football for PB a little bit, kind of on and off, but
yeah,
he's from New Orleans, and it's like that's my wingman. Like you see me, you see him. Like even with girls, like they already know we Willie and James. So I have to say my boy James.
That's what's up. Now another article that Clarion did. Who was the toughest stadium that you played in?
The toughest stadium. I have to say, I can say two of them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap. The toughest stadium I played in was Jackson and Southern.
Okay. Now, why that? You know, what about that environment was just like, yo, this is crazy?
Because first of all, Southern, it was niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from New Orleans, so you know, I'm back in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what it is.
I know what it is. I know some of the guys. Like I knew Lee Doss. I know all the great guys played since high school.
Yeah.
And it's like Southern, and I say Jackson. You know, because Jackson always kind of hated me for my first year. So every time I came in, it was hostile.
Oh, yeah, they was giving you the smoke.
Yeah, it was hostile. It was hostile. It was a hostile environment.
Hey, Smash said, because you got your butt toe up. That's he said, because he got toe up when he stepped in that, Jake. That's funny. Now,
okay, look, I like your comment, but, you know, I got to be authentic. You know, I probably got toe up, but I'm going to get me. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna at least get 100. I'm gonna get me.
Easy. All right, so two more. Who would you take to a fight? All your teammates, you know, when you was playing, you was like, yo, you coming with me. I know you're gonna be down with me when I gotta go do something.
I say Ben Anderson, legendary Ben Anderson, number 11.
Rest
you know,
peace.
my boy, you know, rest in peace to him. But man, dude was tough. Like dude was tough. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like he took me under his wing. I'm from the hood, and he showed me how to, you know. So if I had to take anybody, it'd be Ben Anderson.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Ben. And last but not least, and everybody loves this question. You have a sister?
Yeah, I have a sister.
Older, younger?
I got 3 sisters.
Okay. So you have a sister. Who on the team would you have let her date during that period you was playing? Like he's a respectable young man. I'll let him date. I'll let her date him.
None of them. They was dogs. You got to stay away.
Not one person.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. But man, let's go.
You know how it is.
I mean, I was respectable. I felt I was respectable when I played. That's all.
Well, I just say you then. How about we just say you? Because you seem like a respectable guy. I probably just, you know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Some people wouldn't say that, but you know, either teach his own. Anyway, hey, let's go back. Growing up playing football in New Orleans, how was that? How was the environment? You know, how was everything going?
It was different. I feel like New Orleans prepared me for the world. Cause I feel like because if you look statistic wise, we put out the best athletes. I played against the best high schools, like Carl. I played against a lot of schools, so I feel like it was hard, but it was fair, and it prepared me for what was next. It made my transition kind of not too hard.
Okay. I mean, I would disagree. You know, I think Maryland's better, but hey, teachers, hey,
you say Maryland?
Listen, I had a whole discussion with Ryan Clark. Me and Ryan went when he came to Grambling for the pivot change. We had a whole conversation about Louisiana and Maryland. And you know, I mean, of course, he gonna rock with his state. I'm gonna rock with my state, but you know, it's each his own. You know what I'm saying? But what offers did you have when you coming out of high school?
I had actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, I had a few. Mm-hmm. My ACT was so bad at the time, like schools backed out on me. I had. And Southern offered me first. and then I got the UAPB offer, and then I had Mississippi State, and that was like the top 3 that D1s that offered me.
Yeah.
But Mississippi State backed out so fast, and it was just Southern and UAPB D1. So some was like, I'm gonna stay home, but then Dooley left. So you know what I'm saying, and everybody know Dooley resume. So it's like I kind of had to go to UAPB. Dooley there.
Oh, so Dooley got you to UAPB.
And he recruited me.
That's what's okay. Now that all makes sense because that was gonna be like why UAPB? You know, Arkansas, Baton Rouge, like that didn't. You know, that's a little trip, but
and I feel like it was the biggest blessing though. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I love my alma mater, and UAPB one of the most slept on schools. So for me to go there, being from New Orleans, and did what I did and make history and became who I am, I would never pick another school. Because other schools kind of like, you know, they got their foundation, they got their people, they already know.
Real.
So for me to be the
whole history,
for me to be the first to win the championship, the first to, that's personal. You know what I'm saying? So
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's fire. Now, your freshman year had some ups and downs. You know, how did you stay locked in? I believe you were ineligible half the season or something like that, right? So, and that wasn't your that was your red shirt. You was coming off a red shirt, right?
Right.
So, why, you know, how did you stay locked in? Because a lot of people, you know, when they're not playing, you know, they just be like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, they fall by the wayside.
Yeah. So, how did you stay locked in?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming from where I come from, like, it was either this or that. Oh my. But I'm sorry. Off the
You good? No, you good.
Right.
No, you good.
But the ups and downs, I was not trying to be back home. It was either I get my grades right, and I work, and then I had Dooley in my back pocket. So even when I was ineligible, like every year after practice, I'm training. I'm still knowing the plays. I'm still in the loop. Yeah. And I just had faith that everything was gonna work out, and it worked out.
Man, that's dope. Now, why was that 2012 team so special in your opinion?
I think the 2012 team was special because the 2011 team was special before I got there. Because if you go look at everything that was going on, they kind of had a winning season already. But they had a fight with Southern that kind of knocked them out the championship. They had a good group of guys, 2011. So when 2012 came, I feel like I probably was just the missing touch or the missing piece. But them group of guys is good, and we had Teron Olmstead at his best. We had Ben Anderson. We had so many people at that time, and the talent was, you know, it just was out the roof.
I see you got one of your brothers up in here. You know.
What's up, Nuke? Hey, shout out to Dr. Bowles, my guy.
Oh man. So, what were your emotions walking into the SWAC championship game? You know, like, you know, to take us through that process. You know, you waking up, you know, it's a SWAC championship. What was going through your mind? We know you was locked in. We knew that.
Right. I think what was going through my mind, the world get to finally see who I am. I had a chip on my shoulder. I feel like I never really had a chance to play on TV. People never really knew who I was, but I always was the best kept secret. So I had so much on me, just being a freshman, Dooley pressuring me all week. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna show you. So my mindset, I was on a different cloud. I'm like, they need to see who I am. Like this, they need to see who I am. And that was my mindset.
How much do people talk about the 95-yard touchdown?
So much. I can't.
All right, break this down for us. Right. So, you know, I'll give you an example. So I have a 99-yard touchdown in my high school. But the only reason it happened is because me and my quarterback saw the formation. He gave me a signal and changed the play up. My thing is, when I see this, what were you guys seeing? What were you and Ben Anderson seeing? Or, you know, what was the play called? Just walk us through it.
So actually, this play was, it's so funny that you're saying this, because this was at the news paper. I think it was 242 Z post or something like that. And what actually happened is crazy, because I actually kind of ran my route wrong. but I was on some, but I saw their coverage.
Yeah.
It looked like a 2, but it came down to man. When I kind of seen that, my mindset went into, I just got to beat him.
Yeah.
and he think I'm gonna take an outside release, so I took an inside release. And we already said,
oh, then he got a phone call. All right, you have to log off and log back in. So I'm gonna kick you out and just come back in. So we talking. So you watch the interview with me and Willie Young. He just got a phone call, so it broke up the communication. But we about to break down this 95-yard touchdown, the UAPB and the SWAC championship. If you're a Jackson State fan, please close your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Hide your kids, hide your wife. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Make sure you like the stream. All right. Make sure you like the stream. Also, Joy Matthews says, I was in the building. She said, I was there. I missed my Vegas trip to be in Birmingham. Oh, man.
I'm sorry, y'all got so much going, man. Everybody,
man, it's called life, man. It's called life. You good. All right, so walk us down. So you hit him with the inside.
Hit him with the inside. And it's a foot race.
Man.
So it's a foot race.
Did you think, when you extended your hands, okay, so I play wide receiver as well. Sometimes you put your hands out. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he's like, and the way you kept your balance on this extension is crazy.
I still get chills looking at it. Like, it's crazy.
Man, it is just straight pandemonium.
And to be honest with you, I ain't really even see the ball for real. I just was running full speed and
put your hands out. You just put your hands out. And that's when I was watching it, when I first watched it, I was like, man, that looked like he just put his hands out. I was like, yo, get it. What was you and Ben's conversation? Because listen, when you make plays like this, I don't know if people play football.
Right.
Your quarterback usually comes up and says something to you like, I love you, man. Like, thank you for being there. What was you and Ben's conversation after a big play like that?
After that play, I could say I finally got the respect I wanted from Ben.
Oh,
and that was big for me because if you know Ben, he ain't buying into new receivers like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like after that play, everything changed. Man, his relationship, everything changed. Like, everything.
Man, that is awesome, man. That is absolutely amazing. I bet nothing. Just memories, man. Just memories. Let's talk a little bit. And, I got a quick picture of, I believe this is your head coach at the time. How was Monty Coleman as a coach overall?
Oh, Monty Coleman was a great coach. And the good thing about Monty Coleman, he's a pastor. So, he a great mentor, and, he a legend himself. So I feel like Coach Coleman was a great coach. He a people person. He do good in communities. So it was bigger than football with Coach Coleman. And, me and him, we talked a lot. Mm-hmm. For him to just offer me a full ride, I always had the utmost respect for Coach Coleman.
Kellen Bird said, grew up in Arkansas, love watching bruh play. Definitely was our motivation. Shout out to you, Kellen.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Now, the thing about it is UAPB record just never got, what was, 2012, you guys went. What was the other seasons? Why could UAPB not get back to where they were?
I'm going to say it was so much rebuilding. It was so much going on. You had players leaving. You had, in that 2013, we actually had a lot of guys, a lot of guys fell by the wayside.
Yeah.
We couldn't get our grades right. A lot of people was ineligible. And I was ineligible 13. I had the red shirt. So that year, it was more like a downfall of people winning the championship, ain't taking care of our business. And, the first time. And I'd say 2014 and 15, it's just different coaches. Players not on court with the coaches. Coaches not on with the players. And it just was a rebuilding stage.
Okay. But, my next question, why is it so hard to win at UAPB? From what I hear, you guys have top level facilities. The campus is beautiful. What in your opinion, Willie, why is it so hard to win at UAPB?
I feel like it's hard to win at UAPB sometimes because it's in Arkansas and people don't really know what's out there.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it. Like, if I'm a recruit from a big city to a country town, it's kind of hard. Mm-hmm. When you can go to Jackson and another big city, when you could, you know what I'm saying? So I think, I think it's the competition, and I think the only way it probably will change if they have a winning season, if they find a way to win. But
Mhm.
that's what it is, though.
Okay. Now, how you talk about Eric Dooley. How was Eric Dooley as a coach, and what do you think he's going to do at Southern now?
Hey, Coach Dooley, that's the best. That's one of the best coaches I ever played for. Great guy. Walked me into my fraternity I'm in, mentored me, and I love Coach Dooley. I love his scheme. I love the spread. Everything he do, his swag, everything. If you know Coach Dooley, you know him. And I think he's gonna succeed at Southern because people love him and he know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like he know what he's doing. Like I'm not gonna say it's gonna be peaches and cream for him, but if you know Dooley like I know Dooley, he gonna get the job done. Like we seen it at Prairie View, like we seen it. Like you can look at his back record. Like so I think he's gonna do good. And plus he in his habitat.
In his backyard.
Yeah, in his backyard.
Yeah, I like that. Now, let's take the time to talk about your man, your homie.
My brother, man.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to us about Ben Anderson, y'all's connection. You know what I'm saying? What did Ben Anderson mean to you, Willie?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That dude means so much to me, man. Like people would never understand because how we first started off. Like we was not cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always had bump heads. We always had it, but he was so special to me because he was one of the ones that was gonna get on me. A lot of people not gonna tell me nothing. I don't know if it's where I'm from, how I carry myself, but Ben was one of them. Like, hey, bro, look here. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing that. You're a freshman. I don't care what it is. You got to be accountable. You got to be disciplined. Like you got to.
Mm.
He was like, I'm not gonna throw you the ball.
Mm.
And he showed me that. So, and he changed me as a person. Like he taught me how to move on a collegiate level, like even with the media, even just, you know what I'm saying? It was deeper than us playing. And for us to, over the years, we grew so tough. Like our connection got like this because how it started.
Yeah.
And he started his quarterback camp. He started his stuff and I started mine. And he promised me like we gonna do this. Like I'm gonna come to your camp. We gonna change lives. And for him to just, man, he means so much to me till it's like it's so much words. You know what I'm saying? It's still affecting me. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's still, but he meant so much to me. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like he meant a lot. That was a great dude.
Man, life comes hard. We never really understand what God has planned for us, but the time that you did have with him is always the stuff that you can pass on to young men about how to build, how to connect with people, I think a lot of people have to understand conflict resolution with people that don't agree with you all the time is not, you don't have to have an animosity.
You don't.
You can build that relationship and, you can take the message for what it is. So, shout out to you and Ben to building that relationship, even the way it started. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. That's mature, man. You talked a little bit about Teron Armstead. How special, like, that's a big guy. I talked to my boy Blue. He met him at the HBCU Legacy Bowl. He said, that's a big dude. What, tell us a story about Teron Armstead and, how you guys were at, in college.
Oh yeah, like Stan, my boy. Like before people even noticed that, like we was, we used to always be at apartments together, like just talking about life, talking about what he won't do, and he one of us. He come from a bad situation, and he turned it to a positive. But what's so special about him, how fast he is.
Really?
Like bro, I play receiver. I'm fast. Stan used to get out there at DB and run with me.
At 6, what, he's like 6'6", 6'7"?
And can run. I'm talking about, like, if you put the wrong receiver in front, he will lock him down.
No.
Like, if you're not fast, he can run with you. And he athletic. You saw him, we gave him a pass in the SWAC championship game, too.
Ooh.
So, yeah, he's special. So, with the world see, we already knew.
Oh man, that's a gem right there. That's a gem. That's crazy.
He was special for real. He's special.
Man, that's a story. That's a story. Somebody 6'7", 6'6" running with you like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. And playing too. Talking about jamming close up. Yeah.
However you want it. You know what I'm saying? However you want it. Hey, talk a little bit about the Willie Young Foundation. Why, what made you start that, and talk a little bit people how they can reach you and contact you if they want to be a part of it.
The Willie Young Foundation, it started with a dream. And that was a dream before I even jumped into sports. Cause I was one of them kids, when I was in high school, I couldn't afford to go to nobody camps. I wasn't plugged enough to do camps. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got my scholarship off camps. So I feel like my camp and my foundation, it speaks for people coming from backgrounds like me.
Yeah.
And I get my network to actually look at guys that attend my camp, and I do it for the youth. You know what I'm saying? We actually mentor them, we actually talk to them, and we keep up with them. Like, we got relationships with them. So if you want to give back, if you're thinking about giving back, or even if you want to be a part, even if you just want to come out to the camp just to say you want to come out, like you free to welcome everybody. Like, we gonna give back, and I'm planning on doing it in different cities too, because I've been networking. So like, my camp just started out with a dream. Even if I ain't go to the league, I knew I wanted to have a foundation.
That's what's up.
I know what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I love it. And you got the website right here, www.therealwillieyoung.com. And also, you can find them on Instagram and Twitter as well, or definitely Instagram, the Real Willie Young as well. Yeah. Let's get to these now. HBCU football has been turned upside down. That man Prime Thomas came in the building. Yeah. What are your views on what Deion Sanders has done for HBCU football?
Man, Prime Time. Hey, that's a gem we need.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he talking for us, because we all know SWAC always had the talent. Yeah. You could go look back in history. Like, you could look, and I feel like Deion, the finally one, he created that pipeline. Mm-hmm. He bridging the gap. He's showing the world what HBCU football about, and he bringing the swag. He bringing like you can be yourself.
Now you're gonna bring the swag. Now that ain't if Deion will do nothing else, he gonna bring some swag. Let me ask you this question. I want you to think back. Your grades are intact. You're getting recruited by Power 5 programs. If you were a top recruit, would you still choose an HBCU, and tell us why?
Yes.
Why not? Okay, tell us why.
Yes, I still choose the HBCU because ain't nothing like playing in front and for your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta worry about other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could party with my people. We all look the same. We dress the same, and we turn up the same. And look at the bands. Look at the tradition. You know what I'm saying? And where I come from, like that's big. And I got friends that played PWI and stuff like that. But even when I hear the experience, it's like, okay, they don't even really like going back to these schools like that. So when you join the HBCU, it's a family. Yeah. Like, it's a family. Like, you look forward to homecomings. You look forward to a lot of stuff. So I choose the HBCU all day, especially in this time right now. So,
if there was one thing you could change about HBCUs that you felt like if you had the power to change one thing about either the SWAC or HBCUs, what would that one thing be in your personal opinion?
I feel like HBCU and SWAC football, it probably need more funding. Mm-hmm. It need a little more funding. They actually just need more TV time. Mm-hmm. They need more TV time. I feel like if they get more exposed, people will really see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to say anything, it would be more funding for the schools and more exposure for the players.
Like it. Now, do you stay close to the before I get into this last section? Do you stay close to UAB? What do you see UAPB doing this year? What we talking about? What
I'm always checking in. I'm gonna always root for my team. I don't care if they go 0-12, 12-0. Like, I'm with them.
You in there?
I'm going every year. I'm going with the same mindset. This year we gonna make it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, this year we gonna make it.
That's how you got. Hey, that's how I am about my Cowboys. I'm like, hey,
yeah, that's how you got to look at it.
It's the year, baby. Yeah, I feel you.
It's about the loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I love it. Hey, Willie, we gonna go next. This last section is called This or That. I'm gonna give you two options. You pick your favorite. Okay.
Okay.
All right. City or country?
City.
All right. Text message or call?
Text me.
All right. Talent. Who has the best talent? North Louisiana or South Louisiana?
Come on, the South, man. But I'm gonna say the whole Louisiana though, because if it's like, you can't really say, because it's a powerhouse state though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a powerhouse state. Yeah, look at you. You looking like my Maryland, but hey,
Yeah,
I gotta talk for Louisiana.
Thank you. The people be trying to sleep on Maryland. People be trying to sleep on. It's all right though. We gonna do what we do. We gonna do it.
Right.
Zaxby's or God's Chicken?
I'm going to Zaxby's.
All right. Now, would you rather maul somebody or would you rather have some yak?
I rather maul you. Get it over with. Go. I want you to feel embarrassed too.
Oh,
I want to kill your confidence.
Let's get it. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird. Both.
All right. Apple or Android?
Apple.
All right. Hey, Willie, man, this is your time. Shout outs, man. I appreciate you for coming on and making time for me. Tell the people where they can find you and do all your shout outs that you need.
Okay, man, I appreciate you. First of all, my name is Real Willie Young. You can follow my IG. It's Real Willie Young. And you also can visit my website, get a part of my foundation, realwillieyoung.com. And I also want to shout out the whole SWAC conference. I want to shout out the SWAC just for rebuilding. And I want to shout out them for actually taking care of the guys. And my guy, Drew, in Birmingham, I want to give a shout out to Drew. I want to give a shout out to Coach Dooley at Southern. And I actually want to give a shout out to my dog, Dr. Zoreno Bowles. He logged in right now. And I actually want to get a shout out to everybody that support me. Everybody that support me, whether it's a new fan, old fan, everybody. And long live my brother Ben. Rest in peace, Ben Anderson. You know, that's forever.
Before I let you go, Dr. Bowles said, how did it feel breaking the all-time receiving record?
Man, I still get chills. I still get chills. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the number? What's the number?
It's unbelievable. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't into my stat. I'm one of them that be, you get it. Like I'm more. I don't.
Listen, I don't understand that one because if I broke Jerry's record, boy, I'd be out there. You know, I broke Jerry's record, right? I have a shirt made. You know, I broke Jerry's record, right?
But I come from so much humble beginnings, man. It's just an honor.
It's just
an honor, especially to break it from Raymond Weber. You know Raymond Weber, that's my bro. He led UAPB. He did his thing professional, and so to just be named with Raymond Weber and Jason Jones, like that's big for me. Just to be in that company.
That's dope. That's dope, man. But I'm happy for you, man. I appreciate your time, man. Willie, you stay up, man, and be easy, bro.
Bro, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You know I'm locked in with Off the Script. It's all good, bro, man. Have a nice time. Enjoy your day, bro.
You too, bro. Hey, you too. Hey, man, listen, that is Willie Young reporting live. You know what I'm saying? All right. Listen, had to get listen, you are absolutely right. Future SWAC Hall of Famer. UAPB better retire that boy's number. Okay, do your job, UAPB. Retire that boy's number. Listen, tonight we are coming back. I might be coming back. I might not be coming back. Make sure you got the notifications on. I want to talk about this NBC Bayou Classic contract. I want to talk about it. So we might talk about it. So make sure you got your notification bell on so we can get to have a discussion about this. All right. So listen, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like the stream before you get up out here. Share, tell somebody you love them. All right. Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.